A very good morning to all the students of class 3. I welcome you all back to your next English online class for your Olympiad. So, today we are going to start with the second chapter, that is synonyms and antonyms. So, before beginning with the details and the exercises, the most important thing that you have to know is what is synonym and what is antonym, because if you don't know the meaning, how will you be able to solve it? So synonyms are words that are similar in meaning, and antonyms are words that are opposite in meaning. Syno means similar and anto means opposite. Okay, again I repeat, synonyms are words that are similar in meaning. They may not be exactly the same, but like mostly similar. Like their qualities are 80 to 90% similar, but may not be exactly the same. And antonyms are opposite, like completely opposite. They don't have any similarities. So, accordingly, if the question asks you to choose the synonym, you have to choose the word out of the four words which has a similar meaning to the word in the question. And if it asks you to choose the antonym, you have to choose the word amongst the four options which is completely opposite in meaning. So, let's start with the exercise. Exercise A. Okay, one example has been done for you. Let's have a look at the example. Choose the correct synonym of the word given. Example, and the word is PAL, pal. And your options are foe, friend, parent, enemy. So these are the four options. Now, pal means a friend. So out of the four options, the word that is meaning friend is the word friend itself, that is given in option B, because the other words enemy and foe, they are opposites, and parent will not be a synonym for pal. Okay, so what is our answer that is circled over here? That is B, friend. Next, now we come to the exercise one by one. We will solve. Number 1, the word is confess, and your options are hide, admit, computer, reject. So confess means to say something, like which is there always, like which you have, what you have felt but you were not able to say. So finally you gathered the courage and you confess. It can be confessing your feelings, it can be confessing your mistake, something. So the synonym for confess will be number B, that is admit. The word closest to the meaning of confess is the word number B, admit. Next, number 2 is disappointed. So here all, like up to 15, everywhere you have to circle the synonym. So disappointed options are sad, joyful, think, rage. So the opposite of disappointed is, sorry, not the opposite, the similar meaning of disappointed over here is sad. So we will circle option A, sad, over here. And again I remind you, in your previous video I've already taught you that how you are going to mark your answers on the OMR sheet. So you just remember that, and everywhere you have to mark it in the same way. Here we are showing you in the screen itself so that it is easier for you all to understand. In your exam you will read the question, you will get the answer, and then you will go to the OMR sheet and then darken that option completely. Coming back to question number 3, word is furious. Options are angry, fighter, honest, courageous. So the word with the like closest to the meaning of furious is angry. So option A, angry. 4, giggle. Options are cackle, eat, yawn, sleep. So closest to giggle is the word cackle. Giggle also means laughing and cackle also means laughing. Number 5 is imitate. Options are clash, quick, copy, truth. So imitate means copying. So here C, copy will be your synonym. Number 6, merry, game, grave, happy, part. So merry means happy. We say Merry Christmas, like we say Happy Diwali or anything, Happy Durga Puja, anything. We use the word happy, happy birthday for wishing something good. So same way merry is also there, and merry means happy. So here C is happy is the right answer. Question number 7 is plunge. Options are float, score, dry, dive. Your correct answer is D, dive. Question 8, praise. Options are beat, believe, faith, admire. So the word closest to praise. Praise means when you say something good about something. So next is the synonym, that is D, admire. Next, number 9 is puzzled. Your options are solution, tough, confused, some. So puzzled and confused have the similar meaning. So confused becomes the synonym for puzzled. Number 10, rely, depend. The word is rely and the options are depend, ignore, rub, reply. So rely and depend are similar. So depend will become the synonym of rely. Number 11, word is swift and your options are slow, breeze, perfume, quick. So swift and quick are similar in meaning. So quick will become the synonym. Number 12, soul. Yeah, and for the synonyms, the options are spirit, fear, body, thing. So soul and spirit are similar. So a spirit becomes your synonym. Next is number 13 and the word is united. Your options for synonyms are together, free, party, locked. So united means together. So here again A, together, becomes the synonym. Number 14, the word is upright and your options are level, move, honest, fake. So here upright is closest to the meaning of honest. The person who is just straightforward, does not twist the words, and whatever is there in his or her mind just speaks it up. Next is number 15 and the word is victory. Your options are win, defeat, lost, failure. So victory, we know that the synonym will be win. Option A, win. So 15 we have already solved. Exercise A is complete and here we had to choose the synonyms. Now we will move on to the next exercise where we have to choose the antonyms. So here choose the correct antonym of the given word. So as I've already told you, what are antonyms? Antonyms are the words that are opposite in meaning to the word that is there in the question. So here let's start directly with the exercise. Question number 16, the word is afraid and you have 4 options and you have to choose the word that is the opposite in meaning. So afraid, and the opposite in meaning is fearless. So afraid is when you get scared, when you fear something, and fearless is the opposite. So you will go for fearless. Number 17, Number 17 is brief, like something which is short. So number 17, closest opposite of brief is lengthy. So here A, lengthy will be your option. Next, number 18 is break. So number 18, opposite of break will be connect. A, connect. 19 is convince, and so convince means when somebody agrees, when you try to make someone agree to your point. And the opposite over here is confuse. When you're not able to convince the person, you're just confusing, like you're saying something which is not making that other person come to your viewpoint. Something you're saying something opposite. So confuse is the opposite of convince. Then number 20 is common. Here the opposite will be D, special. Number 21, courageous. Here the opposite will be cowardly. Number B, cowardly. Number 2, delighted. Your opposite will be D, upset. Number 23, exciting. Your opposite will be boring. You're excited about something and just the opposite is you're finding something very boring. Then 24, the word is irritate, and your opposite over here is calm. When you're not affected by anything, you just keep calm, you are very peaceful. Number 25 is injure, and your opposite here is HEAL, heal, means to cure. Number 26 is pause, and the opposite of it is number B, continue. Number 27, positive, opposite is number C, negative. Number 28, revive. Your answer is, for 28, the opposite word is destroy. Number 29, the question is terrible, and your answer is wonderful. So opposite of terrible is wonderful. Number 30 is trust, and your opposite for trust is doubt. Choose the correct synonym of the given word. 31, append. So append, the synonym is overturn. Then next is mystify. 32, your answer is confuse. 33, predict. Your answer is forecast. Then two opposites are there, 34 and 35. 34, the word is elementary, and your opposite is D, secondary, the antonym. And 35 is ordeal, and your answer, the opposite is C, comfort. So with this, children, we come to the end of this chapter, that is synonyms and antonyms. Again, I repeat one thing which you need to remember. Synonym are words with the similar meaning, and antonym are words with opposite meaning. So if this thing is there in your mind, you can solve any question easily. So now, since we have completed this, we will move on to the next chapter, that is gender and relations. So this is a very easy chapter. You have done, like, since class KG2 you have been doing gender, masculine gender, feminine gender. So here the question is, choose the correct feminine or masculine gender of the given words. So here words have been given to you. You just have to choose whether that word belongs to the male category or the female category, to the masculine gender category or to the feminine gender category. Like, this is the easiest question that you can get. They are not asking you for the answer. They have given you already the answer. You just have to say. Okay. So Choose the correct feminine or masculine gender of the given words. Now here what you have to do in this particular question, like these were the varieties which I was talking about. The first one which I said, that words can be given and then you just have to choose like masculine or feminine or neuter gender according to the options. Here what they have given first is choose the correct feminine or masculine gender. Words are given, accordingly you have to decide whether they are masculine or feminine, and then the opposite of that gender you have to choose from the options. Like the first example here is gentleman. So gentleman belongs to the masculine gender category. So among the options we have to choose the word that is the opposite gender. So gentleman is masculine, so the opposite will be feminine gender. So out of these four words A, B, C, D, which one is the feminine gender of gentleman? So we have to choose B, lady. Accordingly we will start with question number 1. Word is actor. Okay, and then there are four options. So first you have to get it clear in your mind that the word that is given in the question, that is of which gender, male gender, female gender. You get it clear, and then the opposite of that gender you have to look for in the answer. So actor is masculine, the feminine of actor will be B, actress. Number 2, grandson, and your opposite of that one, that is the opposite gender, will be feminine gender, will be D, granddaughter. 3, bridegroom, feminine is D, bride. 4, prince, feminine will be C, princess. 5, daughter. Now daughter belongs to the feminine gender, so you have to look for the masculine gender of daughter among the answers that are given. So D, son, will be the masculine gender for daughter, like the opposite gender. Then number 6 is emperor. Your answer will be D, empress. 7, husband, will be answer will be A, wife. 8, god, your answer will be B, goddess. 9, goose, your answer will be D, gander. Goose is the feminine gender and it will go with the opposite gender, that is the masculine gender, gander. Question 10, uncle, will go with the opposite gender, A, aunt. 11, duck, the opposite gender, the masculine gender will be B, drake. 12, waiter, the opposite gender will be waitress, that is option C. All the other words are similar but they are wrong, because wait wait lady, waitress, wait maid, these words they don't exist, they are wrong. So number 13, male, obviously the opposite will be C, female. Number 14, mare, it is the feminine gender, so the opposite, that is the masculine gender, will be D, horse. 15, mayor, will be C, mayoress. Next, number 16, mistress, will be B, master. The masculine gender of mistress is master. So now we move to question number 17. So question 17, monk, the opposite gender is A, nun. 18, nephew, the opposite gender is A, niece. 19, tiger, the opposite gender is C, tigress. 20, colt, the opposite gender is A, filly. Now we come to the next part, like the heading of the chapter was gender and relations. So gender we have done, the opposite gender we have chosen from the options. Now we come to the second part, that is relations. Find, sorry, number B, know your relatives, choose the right options. So how well you know your family tree, that is going to be tested over here. So question is there like number 21, brother's daughter. So you need to know what is your brother's daughter called, and then that answer you have to look for in the four options, and accordingly you will choose it and then mark it in the OMR. So here 21 is brother's daughter, and your options are niece, sister, daughter, aunt. So your option will be, your correct answer will be A, niece. Number 22, brother's son will be C, nephew. 23, father's father will be B, grandfather. Number 24, mother's brother is known as C, maternal uncle. 25, uncle's son is your cousin. Okay, it can be son, it can be daughter, it doesn't matter. There is only one word, that is cousin. We use it for both the genders. So C, cousin is your answer. Next is choose the correct feminine or masculine gender of the words given. 26, buck. And your options are hen, doe, hart, roe. So the correct like opposite gender of buck is doe. Your option B over here, doe. 27, peacock. The opposite will be option A, peahen. 28, witch. The option will be C, wizard will be the masculine gender for witch. 29, ram will go with option B, ewe. And last one, 30, heir will go with option C, heiress. So accordingly you are going to choose it, and with that we come to the end of this chapter and exercise. So one last I want to show you again like how you have to mark it in the OMR. I will show you this last answer only, question number 30. The correct option was C. So how you're going to mark C? So see here, question number 30 like this. You have your four options, and since C was the correct answer, so C I have circled and I have filled, like I used the pink color pen for this entire thing, so I did with the pink color. And for your exam, whatever color will be given there in the question, like pen, pencil, black, blue, whatever will be written, you are going to use that same pen or pencil throughout. So you are going to use only that thing, and the full circle will be colored. So I hope you've understood how you have to mark it on the OMR. And with this we come to the end of this chapter. Today we have done two chapters, synonyms and antonyms and gender and relations. I hope all of you have understood it. Practice it at home, and I will meet you in your next English online class. Bye everyone. Thank you children.